Oh, good morning, guys. How are we doing? Is everyone doing well? Good. Dance, Gavin, Dance with two brand new songs called Speed Demon and Straight from the Heart. They sound fast, and I'm trying to hype myself up over here because I am tired, man. But work, coffee, work. Guys, Andrew Wells, the vocalist and guitarist to the band Idola, joined Dance, Gavin, Dance as a vocalist and guitarist, but next to Tillian Pearson and John Mess. But it looks like Andrew is now the full-time vocalist next to John Mess because Tillian Pearson, who was the original vocalist, has left the band. But before Tillian was actually, I think, Johnny Craig for Downtown Bound Mountain 2, or was it Kurt Travis? But Kurt Travis was the vocalist for like 2 albums, and then it was Johnny Craig for Downtown Bound Mountain 2, but then they didn't work with him, so then it was Kurt Travis. But then Kurt Travis, before Kurt Travis, was the Johnny Craig era. Also, you have Royal Coda with Kurt Travis too. Royal Coda has Will Swan in it from Dance Gavin Dance, also Sergio from the band Idola with Andrew Wells. But Kurt Travis also has another band, a lot like Birds, but this is different from Dance Gavin Dance, where John Mess also has another side project called Secret Band that also has the guitars from Dance Gavin Dance and sometimes Royal Coda, Will Swan, but it also has the drummer from Dance Gavin Dance, Matt Mingus. But then going back to the original Dance Gavin Dance vocalist, Johnny Craig, with Downtown Mountain 1, and then they kicked him out, and then he did Amorosa, and then they kicked him out of that, and then it became Rain City Drive, and they kicked him out of that. So now we have John Mess and Andrew Wells. I'm excited, man. I think that's all we need for chit chat. So Dance Gavin Dance, Speed Demon, and Straight from the Heart. Cookie Monster, the Gobbler, Dealer That's Swim Light, nice and noodly. Bump. Oh, they got Sergio in the video too. Feeding everybody ice cream. Because Gobby's a social media influencer. There's a whole lot of lore to this band that I can't keep up with. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. You get it, Andrew. You're so deep. Hey, looks like they're having some good times. Make a mess with John. Let's see that gobbler. Everyone just wants the gobbler. What a narcissist, bro. Fight him, fight him. Oh, Protest the Heroes entered chat. Ooh. Why is he crying? So much happening in this video. Oh. What did we just watch, man? Gluttonous phenomenon. He dead? Oh, straight from the heart. They're sounding more intense now, actually, without Tillian. Ooh, that's a cool slide riff. Come on. Better make smack. Yeah. They're not really a breakdown kind of band. Honestly, if they went really heavy there, that would have been sick. No idea what's going on. Confusion! Oh, is it going to smack now? Ooh.
These devils waiting for the seas to part. I heard their sermon and these
This part's sick.
That's smart. I'll take a little rest, feeling blessed, straight from the heart. If they keep fucking around, I want you don't deserve this heart. You don't deserve that. All alone in a room.
Ooh, this part is sweet. So is this murder?
You couldn't make it stop.
Ah. So Cookie Monster, social media narcissist to murderer. Okay. Let's talk about it. Okay, I weirdly do not miss Tillian's vocals on this, and it makes me kind of wonder, why is that? And it's because I really did enjoy Tillian's vocals for a few albums, but then I did feel like the melodies were starting to get a little bit overdone. I felt like a lot of the ideas and, again, melodies were just being recycled. So now Andrew taking vocal duties, I'm totally accustomed to it, and maybe that's also because I've been listening to this band since Downtown Battle Mountain 1, so them having another new clean vocalist, I'm like, yeah, makes sense. So maybe that's why I'm like feeling like totally normal about this, but I also just said I'm feeling normal about this. So let me elaborate through the pros and cons. So number one pro is that Straight from the Heart I thought was way more interesting than Speed Demon. Actually, I thought that song had way more unique ideas, especially for the second half. You know, the slidey riff with the chugs built some tension and aggression with John's like harsh vocals was pretty like heavy and more leaning towards the core side of things. And then it went into that like soft spoken part was like actually really cool and unique sounding. So Straight from the Fire was a really cool track, better than Speed Demon in my opinion, just because it was just felt a little bit more different. But pro number 2 is also like the music video and the lore. So I didn't fully understand it. You know, I do want to maybe take a little bit of a guess and say the Gobbler is maybe referencing someone previously in the band. I'm not too sure, man. But what I liked is that there's always lore to these bands or like their music videos and everything. Obviously there's stuff that I'm missing, but it's cool that they still have so much fanfare with their music. These guys really have built a community of like a solid fan base, and they're just like still riding that wave. It doesn't matter how many vocalists they have, they're still consistently putting out music, and the fan base consistently still follows them. So I just love what they do. It could be a little bit overwhelming for like the newbies, I guess, but it's still cool that they have so much lore and just quirkiness in their music videos. Pro number 3 is John's vocals. I really feel like John here was actually standing out, you know, a lot more harsh vocals than, you know, previous Dance Gavin Dance albums, I feel like, but also like, you know, there's some inclusion in clean vocals. So I felt like John's actually, you know, having more of the spotlight with these 2 tracks, and even some recent singles actually too. They dropped like a really heavy song last year. So it's just cool to hear more John. But that being said, let's move on to the cons. And my cons with this is actually the vocal mixing on Andrew's vocals were just, I don't know, maybe it's like the YouTube, but it just like it felt a little bit buried amongst all the, you know, the guitar noodles and everything and the frantic drums. I felt like his vocals were actually a little bit more buried, which is, you know, if I look at the Tillian era, Tillian's vocals were just like almost like kind of like overpowering all the time, right? So I did feel like the mixing was a little bit off for Andrew's vocals for me personally. And another con was actually there wasn't much of a hook. You know, I felt like, again, Straight from the Heart, I did feel like the last 2 minutes of that song was probably the highlight. I felt like there was more unique vocal ideas, and also instrumentation felt a little bit more unique. But there wasn't really any overall big hooks. And for Dance Gavin Dance, who, you know, has some of the most memorable melodies and hooks in like the core Swan, especially Swancore scene, but it just seemed like it was lacking in the hook department for me. Another con that I have with this is that there wasn't too many unique moments in these songs to separate it from other Dance Gavin Dance songs. You know, for 2 new songs that shows Andrew on like the main vocal duties next to John, I was hoping for something a little bit more substantial here, but I guess maybe not too, because Dance Gavin Dance definitely has like a stylistic sonic choice. But it just felt like, oh yeah, this is Dance Gavin Dance. Yeah, like this is more like what I assumed from the band, until the last 2 minutes of Straight from the Heart was a little bit different. But for the most part, it's more Dance Gavin Dance. Vocals were a little bit buried. I wish there was a little bit more unique ideas, but it was still a fun music video, still like some cool ideas. So my overall rating for this is going to be a 7.8. 7.8 for Dance Gavin Dance, Speed Demon, and Straight from the Heart. But I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what do you think about these songs? Which one do you enjoy more? Are you excited for the Andrew era? Let us know. Let me know. Who's us? I don't have a team. I do have an editor that helps out. I'm gonna shut up. So feel free to leave a like. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.